Hello, my name's Linda and this is my kitchen garden. Right, I'm in the greenhouse today. I'm going to do a few different jobs today. So it's been a week since I've seen you. So I'll update you on some of the things in my greenhouse because everything is springing to life, because on the coast of the northwest coast, so the Fylde coast, which is Blackpool and Fleetwood, we've had really good weather, excellent weather. Not compared to other, obviously I watch other YouTube channels and they seem to be having a bit hit and miss with the weather, but you know, touch wood, touch a bit of wood, we're having good weather. All my seeds have germinated. I'm getting really good progress on the growth of all my seedlings. My broad beans are huge. They're just absolutely massive. But bearing in mind now, just to let you know, that my garden is completely organic. I've had this house for about 25 years, and during the time that I've been here, I have never put any chemicals down. It is rife with life. There's a lot of frogs and there's hedgehogs and there's all sorts in my area that come into my garden and they feed. I've also got rife with slugs and snails, but because of the dry weather, we're not having slug problems and we're not having snail problems because it's not wet enough for them. So dry weather is perfect growth spurting time or growing time. So I have got a really healthy garden. Before I even planting it, it's very healthy. I've nurtured it for years and years by putting organic matter down constantly, trying different things, even like your waste vegetable cuttings. I've put all sorts in my ground, but nothing unnatural, so I don't use pesticides. I never have done. Never use pesticides. One of my big things for pesticides was that I've always had dogs, so I never use pesticides at all. So I will show you my growth of what's going on and how chuffed I am with everything. One thing I have got though is mice, and my mice have been eating me butter beans. Now I've planted butter beans and they've all germinated really well, but for some reason they've been nibbling at my butter beans. Now it's not a slug or anything, it's definitely mice, because they're like little bites took out of the actual bean leaves, which are thick. I'll show you. In fact, hang on a minute, I'll dig one out. See, now these grow from the leaf there, and this one, it's, if you can see the bottom there, that it's at the whole thing, all that has gone. And the bite marks, they're not, it's not a slug anyway, they're too thick for slugs, they're too big. So I'm assuming it's my mouse. Now without putting my camera up, my night vision trail cam, I don't know 100%, but I've moved them anyway, they're indoors. So I've had to swap some stuff from the indoors and put those beans, because I haven't got any more of them inside to protect them. And I'm going to today, because my herbs are getting quite big at last. Wow, it's only took, I planted them in February. So I'm going to start with these stackable planter things that I bought. So I'm going to start them today. So if I show you, my herbs are looking like they're ready to be potted on, so I'm going to do them today. Right, so let's stop waffling and crack on. There. But I need to pop holes in them first. So I tried that. I made a bit of a mess there, but it don't matter. So I'll tip them upside down and I'll get all them holes sorted first. So my carrots have all come up. That's all good. They're going to need thinning out. Obviously I can't leave them like that because they'll all be like little tiny baby carrots. So we'll have to thin them out and just pull out a few to give them. But I don't want massive carrots. These are more for salads and stuff, but they're all germinated, so they're doing well, and they're in one of those. I have sown some purple carrots in another one there, and they're just starting to peek through now there. But I'll keep them covered and they can stay in there. This is my salad planter, which is just like a small metal raised bed that I had on my pergola, and I've put it in the corner here. So there I've got spinach at the back there, and I've got rocket, and these are my radish. There's no radish yet, but they're doing well. I bought some basil. This is store-bought basil, and I just planted it, and it's just spreading like wildfire, which is great because I absolutely love basil. Sorrel there in the middle, so it all needs picking really now. And we've got some lettuce there, and I did plant some lettuce over there. There's some lettuce over there, but I have sown some more. So that's my salad, my lettuce leaf bed, and I've got radish in there as well and some herbs. Tomatoes are coming on absolutely great. Not ready to be potted on yet into their forever place, but they're getting quite big now, so they're all good. Beans are all doing tremendously, like little aliens. So I've got another tray indoors. I've got some there as well. As you can see, my broad beans are doing absolutely brilliant. They're just going so big. They're much bigger than they were on the allotment last year. And I've tied like a web of string to support them. So just a mishmash of string. And these are cauliflowers, kalettes, and I've got some kohlrabi and some calabrese in this one. I've planted a blackcurrant bush and 2 blueberry bushes, and I've never grown blueberries before, so I've planted them in the ericaceous soil, so we'll just see how they go. And these are parsnips that I've sown in a deep tub. I will have to thin those out. There's no way that I can keep them as they are, but I'm having a go at parsnips in a tub. This is garlic, both in planters again. And my onions are taking off absolutely terrifically there. Just put like a plastic cloche cover over the little seedlings that I've put in there. So I've just got some radish, onions and some beetroot in there. And there's my potatoes. No sign of anything yet, but I'm not expecting to see anything just yet. And these are butter beans that I've put indoors because they were getting munched. These are my red cabbage seedlings. They'll be going in where the broad beans are when they've finished. And these are my cucumbers. I'm going to pop them on today and put them in the big planters. So I've got lots of seedlings going on there. Everything's looking healthy. There's my other cucumbers that have finally made a show. I've also planted, oh, that's my loofah there. Look how big that's getting. I've also sown all my pumpkin seeds. So these are all my pumpkins there. Right, so let's get these cucumbers sorted up there. That's it for this one. So you take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.